Hello and welcome to episode 14 of my Creativerse tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on gathering at the Stalactite level different items, which means we will get access to iron, glowing mushrooms and rock salt, which we're going to be needing. But first I want to say thank you to Merlin for his brilliant idea about putting the torches on the ceiling as opposed to the floor, because you know when the torches are on the floor, if you stand over them you can take heat damage eventually, but if you put them on the ceiling you don't get affected in any way at all. So thank you very much, Merlin, for mentioning that. I'm going to do that from now on, put all my torches and light sources on the ceiling. I really appreciate all the comments you all make, and thank you to Veloci as well, who has been very helpful and even in fact helped answer one of the comments for me. So thank you very much for that. That is very kind of you, Veloci. Okay, so let's start doing this then. So you know that when you stand over a torch, that heat icon comes up just to the right, as you can see above my hotbar. But if I pick it up and if I put it on the ceiling, we don't get any heat damage. So I know it takes a little while for the heat damage to come through, but it's just a very much better idea putting all your light sources on the ceiling. Like so. There we go, nice light lit up base. Okay, oh, there's one more for me to do. Let's put that on the ceiling. There we go. Okay, so let's go take a look then. I've made some advanced extractors in preparation for this because oh bless, excuse me, cough. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need some advanced extractors because the iron that I want to gather, and you can see I've been going mad trying to get more obsidian, and I thankfully now have got lots of obsidian, simply because I've been drilling out loads on the fossil layer, and so now it's looking very good for obsidian. Oh, another one. Okay, what I like to do is plug the holes I make, because you don't want any critters spawning in the dark. Right, so let's take a trip down to the stalagmite level and take a look. I also want to show you an improved trap. So you know I've been doing that, just one hole, but the crabs can fit through that. So although with this one the crabs take a lot of time to get through it, I think just because the way it's double layered like that either side, I did that on purpose. But yeah, it takes the crabs longer to get through, in which case I can half kill them before they get through. But down here is a Mark II trap. Now I was fighting a worm and the worm couldn't get through, and it was only a tiny creature, so I'm hoping that no creatures can fit through this trap. So let's just take care of this mirror and see if there is any worms. This is definitely a much better trap. No creatures have managed to get through this hole. I've stood here for ages trying to attract some, but not a single creature has got through this hole. But that's not to say they can't, it just means they haven't tried yet. So I'm going to keep testing this and let you know if the smaller creatures can't get through. I don't know if it's because I've got it on a bend like this, so there's no direct straight view through, that they just, the game mechanics don't let the small critters get through, but nothing's got through yet. And I thought they were chests over there, so I went over there to have a look, and they were worms, or some critter like that. Maybe I'll show you in a minute, but there's some nastiness in there because on the floor I took damage, so we'll have a look at that. First of all though, I want to show you what the stalagmite layer offers to us. So if we come down here, you can see there that there is some salt rock which is going to be needed. Also, we now get access to mould, but if we come down here further, you will see I found iron, so let's start getting that. Now if we come further down here, I can better show the resources of this layer. Why on earth is it so dark? Let's stick an arc torch down. Okay, so here is a good example of the different resources. So you've got iron, you get glowing mushrooms starting to appear at the stalagmite layer, and salt rock. So we want all of this. There seems to be a lot of mushrooms down there, so let's go down and dig them all out. You are going to need glowing mushrooms. They're used in some good recipes. Okay, that should do. Let's. Oh no, there's another one there. Let's put the torch down. I think that's everything. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we got all the resources. Yeah, them mushrooms come in very useful, so always pick up the glowing mushrooms when you see them. Okay, so yeah, I've been drilling loads of holes. The iron was really hard to find. This is the first tunnel, because I've been doing all sorts of tunnels all over the place. Oh, there's more salt rock. That's also needed for some good recipes. And you can see we've now got some iron, so that's going to help unlock. You only get 6, unless, as I believe it was Veloci commented, unless you've got the better extractor, the best one, then you get more. But that'll do for now. That's just unlock some more recipes, so let's take a look. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got more iron here, of course, so let's grab that. Yes, we got a good stock of iron to start with. I will of course keep mining out many more tunnels to get as much iron, glowing mushrooms and salt rock as I can, because I believe I'll be needing it as much as I can get. Okay, so you can see what I've been up to, doing lots of mining, but I've did so much mining and didn't find any iron, and then all of a sudden this tunnel started producing loads of it. So I shall continue doing 2 apart like that. So a tunnel down there, then count 1, 2 blocks, then another tunnel, then 1, 2 blocks, and do another tunnel here. So by the time I'm finished, I should have loads of iron. Anyway, let's bring up the recipes and let's have a look at how we can unlock the next mining cell, which is this one, the iron mining cell. So, I can go and do that now. So I just need to forge an iron bar. Let's have a look. What else was unlocked? What's this? Oh, a cooking station. I do want to get into the cooking and the farming in another episode. Here's the super extractor. That's the one that Veloci mentioned about above ground at night time. I believe he said if you go hunting, certain creatures will drop that recipe. So I'm going to hopefully record that though in an episode just to show you. Let's have a look. What else was unlocked? New weapon. Now that's definitely something that I want. And thankfully my warm worm trap, that new trap I showed you, I'm able to kill worms through that. So let's unlock this iron sword, because we want to upgrade our weapon. Okay, so I've got 2 worm's teeth. So, and I've got a feral pixie fur, you remember, from that other biome. So that means I'm going to be able to upgrade to an iron sword, but I'll do that in the next episode. Down here in the armors, we can now unlock the next level of armor as well. So let's do that. So I'm going to need to kill lots of these worms, and these are nasty critters because they set you on fire when you attack them, and they do a lot of damage. Fortunately, I know where to get the feral pixie fur, so I can go hunt and get loads of that. Let's do the rest of this armor. Okay, so diamond is next, but first I need to make all of the iron armour. The better protected we are, the better my survival chances. White beacon, this item is, let's have a look at the white beacon as well, shall we? Don't want to commit to a colour, use this white beam to mark important landmarks. Everyone can see it. That is just absolutely fantastic, the white beacon. I'm going to love that. So we can place that in the world when I find somewhere interesting that I want to be pointed back to, or I can simply place a teleport there. So it's easy to make, that's why these beams are useful. But if it's a long way away from my base, I think I'd prefer a teleport instead of a white beam. What's this? An LED. So yeah, here's all the machines. I know I've not got into them yet, but we will start taking a look at them, as well as the explosives as well, which we will take a look at. For now, let's carry on mining out a bit more of the stalagmite layer. Or, in fact, how about I show you what these are over here, because they look like chests. But I know they're not, because I nearly died earlier from that. So let's disassemble my trap, and I'm going to need to do some fighting, no doubt, because there's a lot of nasty critters in here. So let's light it up. In fact, I can always remove my light source afterwards, because I want to keep this area as a trap. What on earth is that? Oh, coral. So we'll have that. Yeah, so this liquid here, oops, didn't mean to get into that. Oh, it's mineral water. I think it's actually healing me. Let's grab that. Let's see if we can get it. Oh no, it requires a diamond mining cell. So yeah, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's healing me. Do you see that? Mineral water. That is exactly what you want to find. Watch my health going up. How cool is that? And when I get a diamond mining cell, I can mine this up, and then I can pull it all over the place where I want to fight, and it can heal me while I fight. Mineral water is definitely something you need to find. But let's show you these nasty critters. Let's put a torch down. I'm going to keep this area lit up. Oh, here we go. See that? It's woken up. Oh, here's some more. Is it going to attack me? What is it? Let's check what it is. Oh, they are worms. Yeah, see that fire? Don't get in the way of that fire. But you know we're going to need to kill all these worms. Oh, here comes a load of mirrors. So let's prepare for them. By putting down my dirt. So there's the worms, which I need to hunt. I'm going to go kill them once I've got rid of these mirrors. Why are they not coming in there? Oh well. Get back a bit. Yep, see, that's what happens if you get too close. So this looks like a nice big cavern that I can explore. Oh, there's the timer. This looks like a nice big cavern for me to explore. I'm going to let this episode run a little longer and we can hunt some wormworms. Oh, if the mirrors didn't stop coming through. How many are there? Looks like there's 2 more, is there? Or 1 more? Thank you to whoever it was who mentioned about being able to throw pine cones as well. I did wonder whether there was a ranged weapon. So pine cones, you put them on your hotbar and you can throw them at the critters. How on earth did that reach me? I'm getting a ton of Miru eyes. See, I've got loads of potions now as well. Right, let's hunt some wormworms. Oh, and let's put them blocks back. Right, I just want to kill one wormworm to show you what we get, and the fact that there's a lot of stuff in here that I want to hunt, in fact, by the looks of it. Let's take out this critter. They're quite tough, they do a lot of damage, especially when they set you on fire. Let's show you what they give you. So that's where we get the wormworm teeth from, which we'll definitely be needing. Okay, let's kill some more, shall we? Now what we can do here is be clever. So if I go into my pocket, get a load of dirt, like so. Now I can box it in. And hopefully improve my fighting chances with them. So I'm going to remove this block here. Here we go. Can I now? Okay. Oh no, that one caught me on fire. There you go, that's what I wanted to show you. See that? I'm fighting from behind the protection of the dirt. And that, my friends, is how you can kill them without taking any damage. Apart from that first bit where it caught me on fire, of course. So let's try that again with this one. There you go. Why take damage with critters when you can kill them without them being able to hit you? We are going to need lots of wormworm teeth, so it's all good. But yeah, I think I'm going to explore this whole cavern because there seems to be a lot of good stuff here. Doing well with that. Let's light the place up. Get a bit of light on it. This is a huge cavern. And there's no doubt going to be all sorts of wonderful ores for me to gather. Well, coal and obsidian, because we're in the... Oh no, we are still in the stalagmite layer, so there'll be a mixture, I guess. Oops, let's not waste our torches. That mineral water was the best thing though. Oh, and I'm wasting my potions when I simply just need to do this. So you know what would be a good idea, until I'm able to mine this up, doing a pathway to it. That I'm protected. So I'm going to do that. I'll remove these blocks. Oh, what's that? Okay, now let's put some more lights around. And where's my... Right, okay, so that's the way I want to go. Let's put a torch there. On the ceiling, in fact. And what I can do is take this down to the level of that water and so I've got access now to that healing water. Let's put a torch in there. And when I get the diamond mining cell, I shall come and mine this up, suck the water up, and then I can make a infinite source of it. Oh, I need to just do this first. Oh, let's not have the dirt in the mud. Let's put a couple of stairs there. Stairs there. And there we go. Oh, wait a minute, no, I need to remove that and that. Right, okay, so is that... Oh, just need to remove these now. And there we go. So now I can come down here and I've got access to this healing water. So that should save me having to use potions, and I'll make another entrance into this area. In there. Anyway, I better end the episode here. I don't know how long it's been. I guess I've gone on for much too long, as usual. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.